Okay, so let's just look at grip variations from the Madeleine armbar defense. So, say I'm in the spider web position here. So last time we looked at how if Dean had that Madeleine grip and the hand wasn't underneath, it was just all about me finding the hip and putting as much pressure on his grip. I'm falling to my right, posting on my right hand, and this left leg's curling back. The other thing I'm thinking about is the movement of my butt. I don't want my butt in line with Dean's right shoulder. I want it more towards his right ear. So when I physically fall to my right, I move my butt this way, which puts a lot of pressure on his grip. The minute you can see his wrist, it's time to sit up and push in that elbow. So when I physically come up, the pressure's still on. This is still curling, and now it's just that. Cover this, and we're straight in. Let's look at just a few more grip variations. Another thing Dean might be doing is he might be grabbing his own tricep. That's another kind of mummy defense from there. So again, I'm still feeding my left hand through. As I fall to my right and push with my right hand, this is curling. I'll come up again, pull it tighter. This is curling, and now when I come up, I'll physically strip it rather than pushing on the elbow because I don't have the profile. Because his elbow's not turned this way, I can physically peel that off, cover the wrist again, and then I'm straight into the armbar. Let's look at probably the most common one, this hand underneath. We can still do last week's move, which is getting this tight, again, falling onto my side, curling this back, moving my hip. I might have to do that several times, and then I just punch that to get it. But what if I'm late and Dean physically pushes this leg off? A few things is going to happen from there. He's either going to push this off and get his head over the top and then look to sit up into me as he gets his elbow and we'll end up inside my closed guard, or from that position he'll either push the leg off and physically drag his elbow back, just pulling it back, and now he'll be coming to his knees as well. So either of those we need to deal with them. Just butt scoop this way. Perfect. So from our position, once he has that Madeleine grip, the minute Dean pushes my leg off, I don't have the mobility to like get out of the range of his hand, right? I want to keep that leg coming, but you know, if Dean doesn't track it, it's fine, I can put it back over again, but he'll be tracking, and that's as far as I can get it. So we want to be thinking about, if I'm late and I haven't managed to do the previous escapes, as he pushes my leg off, I physically fall onto my right side. Okay, now I have a lot more mobility. Okay, my free hand is going to come up and find his hand, and now from there I'll bring this, Dean's going to try and keep connection with his left hand. I can bring this way out of reach of his leg. Now if he stops me bringing it back over with this hand, I'm going to bring it underneath, and now I can sit up and start to work the armbar, or we're here. I'm late and he gets this off. I'm still falling to my side, okay? My free right hand is just waiting at the wrist here, okay? Now I have a lot more mobility when I'm on my right side. I can bring this all the way out. Now if I can, I'll bring it back over again and come in and take the armbar there. Or we're here again, he pushes that off. I'm immediately falling this way. Another thing, this is why this hand, the minute I fall this way, this hand comes in here. Because even Dean, the minute he pushes this off, this elbow isn't as snug. That's why this is controlling the head. When he pushes this off, he can get this elbow to the mat if he sits up. Just sit up around, he'll pull his elbow back, take it back. So that's why this hand, the minute he pushes this off, finds this, and this needs to be tight. That's why I'm gluing his elbow to my chest. So when I physically sit back and try to lose the tracking of his hand, he tries to pull his elbow out, it's just not going to happen. And now we have the armbar. So that's dealing with that Madeleine grip, especially when they bring the hand under the leg to try and push your lead leg off.